Hey there, Chris Woods here from Daily STEM. You know, sometimes the easiest things that we can do for our kids is make something that's very complex very simple. You know, we could talk about reaction time in a variety of different classes. But if you bring in video equipment and stopwatches and timers and all those sorts of things, you might be adding a level of complexity where all the kids are doing is focusing getting all the equipment to work right. Instead, just grab a ruler and have two kids work together, one kid dropping the ruler, one kid trying to catch the ruler, and when they catch it at that amount of inches, have them record it and have them do it a few different times. Try with their dominant hand or their non-dominant hand. Now, what you've ended up with is not a reaction time, but a reaction distance. And that's where this formula comes in. This is distance equals 16 times time squared. And that 16 is based off of 1/2 of 32 meters per second squared. So this is your time, which is gravity. And time, that's going to be how many seconds, and distance is how many feet. Now, if they've been catching it with inches, you're going to have to help them or get them to figure out what that would be in feet. And then when they substitute those values in, they can find a reaction time, which A, is really fun to figure out, especially with a lot of kids thinking they're so good at reaction time because they play video games all the time. But if they've ever watched movies like Star Wars, you can actually show them this episode of Mythbusters. There's actually a mini myth available on YouTube where you can watch, and it's just a short, condensed example of them testing that idea. Can a character in a movie be able to dodge the blaster bullets? And they actually set up a whole different scenario, and there's some great calculations going on in it. I suggest you try it. I suggest you look for it, and I suggest you try simple examples to make complex things easy for your kids.